I'm Andy Rodman. I live with an acquired brain injury. I love doing things like going sailing with Sailability, where I'm a mentor. I also sing with the choir of High Hopes Hobart, which I've been with 16 years this year, and we do a performance about once a month. I remember my first performance that I ever did, and there was about 1,200 people with a standing ovation, where I grew up wanting to be the spitting image of Van Morrison, and I thought, wow, look, you've made it. I volunteered at the library for 5 years, and volunteering is something I'd rather do now. It's a matter of when I was working in the library, it was actually self-satisfaction. I sustained my acquired brain injury on June the 30th, 1998 in Melbourne by getting out of a fire exit of a hospital and getting hit by a concrete truck when crossing the road with an ambulance behind the concrete truck. I have a disability. In a lot of ways it's minor. Comparatively, I'm one of the lucky ones. I can still judge quite well distance. I still have good coordination. Some impacts of my brain injury may include memory, specifically my short-term memory, concentration, mental fatigue after a long period. To be honest, long-term fatigue are less predominant now. I used to have some minor anxiety problems where I wasn't well, and minor support would say that's anxiety, but that's eased up a hell of a lot. Of support through the Transport Accident Commission to help with things like cooking, washing and folding the laundry, dusting, cleaning the skirting boards, accessing the community, doing the shopping and weeding the garden, and social support. My mum keeps me company and helps me out with little things like bringing me meals when I'm sick. My support workers help me with these tasks rather than completing them for me. Tidying up around my home and things like, carrying shopping from the supermarket into my kitchen, assistance doing that, because in other words, I'll be overloaded with too many amounts of shopping. I cook for myself. Sometimes I'll cook with support, but for example, like I cooked vegetable fried rice this morning and took a photograph of that, so I just ad-lib it. I vacuum on my own, and or when there's one of my support people have left, and just mop my floors, not too frequently, but sweep up. Like before I was getting out today, I swept my kitchen floor. Being independent is very important to me. It's a sort of like, in other words, like going solo. Good support is about having a good personality. I like playing with words and bantering with my team. Being efficient and proficient, helping me with tasks rather than doing things for me. Being capable and doing things to a high standard. Being coordinated and organised. A few things I don't like are pushing the boundaries and being inappropriate. I once had a support worker ask me lots of questions about my finances, which was not okay. I also get frustrated when people don't listen or follow instructions. If you're supporting me or coming into my home, I would like it if you put the lid down on the toilet, lock my security door. I'm a very security conscious person. Don't wear a hat inside. Make sure you wipe your feet properly before coming into the house, particularly when necessary. Be conscious of your body language and don't invade my personal space. I also am not all that fond of often shaking hands. I would like to learn more about food from other cultures such as Italian, Greek and Malaysian food. I have a collection of cookbooks and enjoy trying out different recipes. I would also like to dine out by myself more often and be more comfortable getting to the restaurant and working out how much to pay. Technology, or not information technology, but if I have a problem with my phone or an item, or downloading a problem with, not a problem, just aiming to do something on the internet, or open an app or something. Eventually, with maturity, I can do them myself.